You are chumps. Those NBA sleeved jerseys. They keep trying to put these out on the sales rack. They promote these on Christmas with all the premier games. Those long sleeve jerseys apparently are not selling well at all. There was a report done by Yahoo Sports about some merchandising factoids, and owners of sporting goods stores, they don't like these long sleeve jerseys because nobody's buying them. Now, you know why they did this. Because we're living in the golden age of the Chubbo.
All right.
We're living in an age where what does every fast food company or chain or restaurant try to do? Create the most disgusting, thick, calorie-ridden, gross hamburger or sandwich or meat and cheese-filled pie. I mean, bread, meat, cheese. That's all we want. We're living in an age where we're trying to figure out new ways to put bacon on things, like ice cream. We're living in an age where if you go to a stadium, the biggest thing is how disgusting is the thing I'm going to eat going to be? I mean, this is where we are in American society. Everything is geared towards the Chubbo. This is the golden age of being a fatso.
Puffiness with sodium.
And so they're even changing athletic jerseys. Unless you're Oliver Miller, if you play in the NBA, you're rocked, you're ripped, you're thin, you're in shape. But what do they decide to do? Well, let's put sleeves on these guys. Why? Because they're out of shape? No. Because there's flab hanging out? No. Because they know the only way to sell NBA jerseys is to put sleeves on them because everybody else is a fat ass. So to sell jerseys, the NBA is going, look, we got a country full of fatsos. They don't want to wear tank tops. It's proven. They'd rather wear football jerseys or hockey jerseys. And so we've got to make it more like that. And so they put sleeves on them. And this is interesting. Even though this is marketed directly to fat asses, they're not buying them. They're not buying them. Why? Because they're lame. They look stupid. I mean, there's some type of weird bastard child hybrid of a hockey jersey with the logo on the front and like an Under Armour. It's just so stupid. It's like the dumbest thing. So they're not selling, which just shows you there is a line the Chubbos will not cross. Fat ass! And that is the NBA long sleeve jerseys. Hey, I will eat a 4-pound burger with cheese and Gouda and bacon and ham on a huge bun. Fat ass! I will go and eat a horse collar kielbasa with fat ass fried onion rings on top of it. I will put bacon on my sundae. Fat ass! But I will not buy a basketball jersey that has sleeves on it. Fat ass! The NBA. Fat ass! The NBA is the only league that can't figure out how to market to Chubbos and Chubbettes. Fat ass! It's amazing. Everybody else can figure this thing out. I mean, Bartolo Colon still has a job, but the NBA has no idea how to market to fat asses. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. The NBA, you're chumps.
That's DA's chump. Class is now dismissed.
Everybody else can figure out a way to make a dime off of Chubbos, but nope, not the NBA. Fat ass! Amazingly. Brock, we have riled up the Thictator.
He is not happy with you in the least bit. He goes, he said fat ass about 15 times. What the hell is going on? So then that provoked me to play the fat ass trap another 10 times in that segment.
He was reaching over trying to stop you from playing it.
He's lucky I didn't cut his hand off. This is my side of the room. Stay on your side, pal. You spill over enough as is, okay?
Yeah, he could play the fat ass drop, but he can't pick a college football game to save his life.
Why were you trying to stop him from playing the drop?
Because it's enough's enough. I mean, you're rattling off the fat word how many times? How many fat asses does it take to screw in a light bulb here? I mean, holy God, we got it, okay?
I don't know. How quickly do you guys go out of breath? So, I mean, come on.
And obviously, you're not the guys. We're people, too. Enough. Like, I mean, you're rattling off that. And then, by the way, fat ass! I understand the point you were trying to make, but calling all those foods disgusting and gross, how about delicious? Because everybody who goes to these games finds them great. Anything covered in cheese, Gouda, Havarti, blue cheese, bacon, smother everything in bacon, smother my face in bacon, it's delicious.
Spoken like a true fat ass.
You could wrap a piece of a leaf in bacon and smother it in cheese and serve it at a game, and I'm eating it. Enough. Something that liquefies down my throat. I get it down, no problem.
That's not a good thing. It's really unhealthy for you.
I understand it's unhealthy for me, but as I've been to the doctor before,
clearly you don't know what
unhealthy
is. Clearly you don't know what unhealthy
Okay, but
means.
that doesn't mean you tease with the F word left and right.
You're not teasing you.
You know what? It's like you guys are like a wide receiver and a quarterback. You're pointing out there. You're telling him there's a hot read there. You keep yelling fat ass. He keeps hitting fat ass. We got a fat ass, fat ass, fat ass, fat ass.
Because you're too fat to keep up. I'm sorry.
Enough with the F word.
I'm not saying it to you.
But you're saying it in general. You're saying it to my people, my peasants, my merchants. You're talking to all of them. We have a lot of fat people that listen to the show. They don't need to be called fat.
Well, why?
They will smoky. I can get my mouth on. I'm all about.
Why are they not buying these long sleeve jerseys? They're made specifically for you guys.
You know what? I looked into one because I wanted to get a Brooklyn Nets one, and it seems like they're going with the slim fit with the sleeves. I think the NBA has to go back and remodel and give me a little bagginess in my gut.
Yeah, but there's no player in the NBA that needs bagginess. They're all in shape.
Well, that's the point. So whatever, they're going to... Nobody who watches is in shape. We all want to eat and drink while we watch these games. So give us something. Make us feel part of the team.
Well, what are they going to give you? They've already tried to cover up your back fat and your flab that's hanging down.
I told you, they have to remodel them a little bit. They have to give a little more give in the stomach. Because if you sit down, and I've done this often if I buy a jersey that's too small. You sit on the couch to watch a game, and you got your nachos, your wings, and your beers in front of you. You're going to sit down. When you stand up, the jersey looks bigger on you than you sit down. You sit down, and all of a sudden, all the buttercups come out.
Well, this is amazing because, I mean, your people are buying everything.
My people are not happy with you right now.
They are buying things at record rates. I mean, stadiums just keep making all of these high-caloric foods. The more meat and cheese and bread you can put on something, the better. The more fried it is, the better. The more things we can find to put bacon on, the better. They're doing everything. Again, this is the golden age for Fatsos. Have you...
Again,
Chubbies. Chubbies, okay.
Chunks, Huskies.
Chunks? You want me to call it a chunk?
Chunk is way worse than fat.
Anything other than the F word.
I mean, how about that new song? It's all about the bass, about the bass, about the bass, no treble. It's about fat women. It's about being proud to be a fat woman.
Curvy.
Okay, curvaceous. All right. And she's like, I'm bringing booty back. I mean, it's all about being large. This is the golden age for your people.
It's about being comfortable in your skin, which is what Chubbo Nation is all about. And they don't need to be teased by you thin... I mean, this guy is some kind of hippie. You're like a nerd. Enough. Just you're nerdy. He's a hippie. Just because you're thin doesn't make you better than us. We're cool and we're fat.
Well, that's fine. but you're also not trying very hard not to be fat.
Sure we are. We take
What
walks.
are you doing?
I
Sitting
walk
there
the dog
eating your
around the
beer,
lake all
your
the time.
nachos, and your wings while your jersey's too tight? You're wondering why? You're really trying hard,
First
pal.
of all, I've converted to whole wheat pasta, so that's another story.
Every week you give us a football food of the week. I will look at what the football food of the week is right now. Okay? Because I got...
Come on. That's a teaser for later.
Could be some quinoa, maybe?
Football? No, it's not. What do you think that it is? Football food of the week. I'm looking at the blog right now, which we will get to in about an hour and a half. How about this? Old Bay spiced Velveeta cheese fries.
You need to eat like this.
Okay,
you need to eat like this.
Good Lord.
I wonder why, Mraz.
Well, nobody's saying you got to eat the whole tray. You serve it with everybody.
Last week was deep fried peanut butter and jelly balls?
No. They were baked peanut butter and jelly balls, and that was 2 weeks ago. Last week was deep fried buffalo balls.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
I've had one fried food in 3 weeks. No, I guess the fries are fried. So 2 out of 3 fried foods. All right, I'm sorry. Next week, the food of the week will be broccoli.
Puffiness with sodium.
Maybe some freaking carrot sticks.
Wouldn't kill you.
No.
Actually, it might. Who knows?
This is going from the same guy yesterday that laughed so hard a chicken cutlet came up.
I didn't have the whole... First of all, I chewed the chicken cutlet, so it was probably a piece. And not everything you get filters down your stomach. Some stuff gets stuck in your throat.
Yeah, because you need to chew it properly. That's a problem with you hogs. You just go to the trough and start slopping things in instead of chewing. My dog does that.
That's not true. And usually when I have chicken cutlets, I have mashed potatoes, which helps silk everything down. I had baked potatoes yesterday, so the harder potato didn't help. Oh, wait, laugh it up. Let's all laugh at the big guy. Everybody look at the big guy and chuckle.
Oh, it's so funny because you so often love to be the big guy that likes to have people stare at you and talk about what you're eating, and you're proud of being chubby. You call yourself a thick-tater. You put shirtless pics on Facebook all the time. But suddenly now we're picking on you because we have attention on your weight.
Yeah, because when thin people put a negative light on chunky people, it hurts. It really hurts, and I don't think I should be having the fat bomb thrown. And you went through that whole thing. You could have done that whole chump and throwing out different words. Oh, the huskiness in everybody. But you just kept yelling fat at the top of your lungs and thought, well, you know what? This is a pass because I'm doing my chump here. And then he looks over at you, like I said, and he just keeps clicking the button. It's ridiculous. Enough's enough.
Fat ass!
You know, you need to go watch a Star Wars movie. He needs to go boo somebody and get the heck out of our chunky people's lives. You're not a peasant or a merchant in my dictator nation. Get out of here.
Fat ass!
I was laughing my butt off, dude. I was loving it so much.
Oh, that's excellent. Oh, that is good eating right there. Whew. I needed that.